things were falling apart, and therefore the relationships were just crumbling, and it was literally survival mode.
Austin was out of control, pretty much. He wouldn't listen. There was just no way to reach him.
First got suspended from school, then he got expelled from school, and then he wound up in jail.
He was isolating and just kind of delved into his own world.
Our daughter overdosed on drugs.
We were in just such a dark, dark place in our life and our family. It seemed like it was just being flushed down the toilet, really.
We were frustrated and hopeless. Frustrated because we were trying everything we knew to try.
We had all but lost hope. And that's a scary place to be. That's a really scary place to be.
You really think that you've got your family under control, and you find out that you really were missing some pretty big pieces of the equation.
I remember hearing that if you keep repeating the same thing, expecting different results, it's insanity. And that's what we were living.
We just didn't know exactly what to do, but we knew we had to do something.
And there was nothing that we hadn't tried that was working effectively.
We needed relief, we needed hope, we needed help. And when I went on Heartlight's website, I found the hope that we needed.
We just kept always coming back to the Heartlight website, and it's been a godsend.
First I read some of the devotionals that Mark had written, and he just wrote in a very real, authentic way. And so I started listening to him on the radio, and I especially appreciated the interviews that he did and dealing with some real life issues.
If every parent ordered his books and read them prior to their child entering 6th grade, it would be a huge help to parents. It's not easy parenting teenagers.
The day that I was free to come, they were having a family in crisis weekend here at Heartlight. It was God in the middle of my life bringing me here.
The most amazing thing about the Heartlight conferences is to find out that you're not alone, that there are other families suffering through the same things that you're suffering through, and the experiences you are having aren't unique, and you have someone you can reach out to and talk to about this problem and not feel ashamed or afraid.
Heartlight means family to me. Restoration. There were doors that were closed and they've been blown wide open, and my daughter is a new person, and I feel like I'm getting to know her all over again for the first time.
The biggest change in Aaron is that he was a boy who didn't know who he was lost. He's figured out who he was created to be by God, and that he's actually starting to like who that is.
He has a joyfulness and a confidence about him that he had lost for quite a long time.
He's happy now for the first time in a long time, since he was much younger than he is now.
Austin has changed dramatically, physically, emotionally, everything.
We have wonderful conversations now. We're able to talk to each other.
He's self-assured. He found Jordan. He found himself.
Heartlight has truly, I feel like, saved the very family that we were attempting to salvage on our own.
Heartlight means to me an answer for parents that don't have an answer. Every chance I get, I tell parents or counselors or school personnel that I have found an answer, and please call me.
It's a second chance for our family to heal, restore, find the hope that we've desperately needed.
I felt like as a family we were in a pitch black room, and there were many doors, but we couldn't see which way to go. And it seemed like the moment we found out about Heartlight, it was like someone lit a match and gave us some light in that room so that we could see some options that were before us.
Sometimes you get to the end of yourself and you really need to be able to cry out for help. You have to be courageous enough to ask someone to step in. And that's where Heartlight met us.